What's up guys, JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another review here on Body Bags. This is my post-viewing thoughts straight from the theater of M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. This film follows a group of kids, two kids to be exact. It is a brother and a sister who live with their mother, and their mother ran away from home at a young age, I believe 19. So she has not had a relationship with her parents, the kids' grandparents, ever since that day that she ran away. It ended very traumatically, and there's a lot of mystery around it. Anyway, one day she receives a email or a, IM message from her parents who want to meet their grandkids. The mother is, kind of debating it a little bit because how things ended, but she always has said that her mother and father are good people, so there's no reason that she wouldn't trust them with her kids. The kids want to meet the grandparents as well. We have the younger 14-year-old boy or so, and he's like an aspiring rapper. He's kind of a germaphobe. And then you have the daughter who wants to be a filmmaker. She's an aspiring filmmaker. She decides she's going to document the entire trip and find the root and cause of her mother's sadness, which she believes stems from that night when she ran away. So she decides to document it. So it is found footage, and it was really weird to see that because I had no idea. I knew nothing about this film other than M. Night Shyamalan directed it, and it was getting positive reviews. So it is this found footage style POV filmmaking documentary style film. So that was very surprising to me. Anyway, they travel far, not too far, but it's in the same state. It's in Pennsylvania actually, which is where I am located. So they go there, and the grandparents are super nice, warm, inviting, really awesome. And then things start getting bizarre. They start hearing noises at night, and they see their grandmother acting very strangely, and then they start seeing their grandfather acting very strangely, and there's a lot of creepy moments and reveals, and there is a twist. And it is actually very damn good. It's a great reveal. I loved it. I thought it was one of the highlights of the movies, and I knew, there's going to be a twist. There's going to be a twist. There's going to be a twist. Tried thinking about it, wonder what it is. I had some ideas, but I didn't figure it out. I wasn't even close. So props to M. Night for that. I think the placement of the twist is key for it to work. Also, the comedy. There's a lot of comedy in this film, and it's very black comedy, very subtle, not in your face at all, which is my preference. And it actually works. It's funny, but it's also scary. There was some actual scary scenes. Like I was like, creepy. It's fun. It's a fun movie. I very much enjoyed it. It reminds me of a very old school setup, especially once the reveal is revealed. It kind of like was like this almost 80s plot line where it's a little ridiculous. But still, you'll just suspend your disbelief and accept it. The only negatives I really had was two things. Both of these characters feel way too adult, ahead of their age. They feel, too sculpted. Like, these characters are just sculpted ideas. They're not real. They don't exist. These type of people don't exist in real life. This over-ambitious 16-year-old or 15-year-old, whatever she is, just way too smart, way too capable, way too sculpted is the word I will use. And the brother, just way too on with everything. All of his witty lines are always on. It's a movie, obviously, but nobody talks like that. Nobody acts like that. So you have to kind of accept that if you're going to enjoy this film. Also, the found footage stuff. I feel like it is a good way. It works for telling this story, but I also feel like there's many of those situations where you're like, okay, why would anybody film this? Why would anybody continue to film this? They do not even attempt to, write that stuff out of the, use the script to write those plot holes away. They just Like, this is how we're rolling. So you really just have to accept it early on, or else you're going to get annoyed. I was super happy with the performances. Great performances by the grandparents. Just an awesome, fun horror movie. It really is. It's funny, great comedy, like actually funny. I could not stop laughing at certain points. There was one scene in particular that made me laugh, and every 5 minutes I would think of it and I would start cracking up again. I think it helps when you're in the theater, the experience like that. It's a lot more fun, but it's actually scary too. And they keep the horror and comedy mixed very well, perfectly mixed. It's never too much on the comedy to where you know, there's certain things that you like, you know that they're supposed to be funny, but I guarantee you there's certain people who would miss them unless they heard other people laughing. But this is a film that I think will go down in history. I'm not saying it's like amazing, like it's going to go down as one of the best horror films, but this is going to be one of those films that people look back on in 15, 20 years and they're going to be like, this was an oddity film that was really cool for its time, and I liked it. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Great time. Love the visit. Check it out. Peace out, guys.